Oh, it's already here. Shoo, 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 shoo. Hello. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed. Hi, Dev. Hello. I'm so sorry. I know I'm like super terribly awfully late and I like delayed the stream like 20-ish minutes, but I was still so super awfully late and I'm really sorry. I just wanted to say that first and foremost because I know there are some people who are like, we don't care, but I don't know. I feel like it's a disrespect to your time if I say let's do this thing and then I don't show up at the allotted time, especially because like I don't know. I am very happy that a lot of you fit me into your days, and I really want to respect that time. So I'm really sorry. And I've told you guys about my fatigue recently, and it's really only getting worse. I need to see a doctor. But I'm gonna work on the lateness recently. I'll adapt to whatever the heck my body's going through. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just imagine me bowing because I'm just bowing right now. I'm sorry. Anyway, hello. Happy Friday. Good work on making it through the week. Hello. How are we feeling? Instead of sorry for my little, I like bowed down on all fours and I went, please forgive me. Please don't turn off the stream. I'm begging you. Very happy today. I'm happy to hear that. I'm feeling, aside from that whole, please don't unfollow and hate me, I'm feeling pretty good. Totally relate to the fatigue. We're shaking hands so hard right now. I'm managing it. It's been a damper on things recently, but I'm pushing through. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not too terribly awfully torn up about it, but it's definitely change things for me. But that's okay. I'm feeling good right now. It's good to be on stream and we have something new today. Thank you all for the people who sent your questions. We got more than I thought we would, so I really appreciate it. I do want to say, I know that Marshmallow is like kind of notorious for like having a really harsh filter that I don't necessarily know if you can take off. So if you don't see your question here, it probably got caught by the filter and I apologize for that. But we got a good amount of questions. So I imagine there weren't like a crazy amount that got caught, right? Like probably like one or two. We'll probably do this another time. So if you had something that you wanted to ask and you're like, fucking Marshmallow, I hate my life. I hate my dumb bucket life. Don't even worry about it. We'll do it again. So don't worry. It's perfectly fine. But thank you guys for asking so many questions. So all my questions about the bomb disposal probably got filtered. Not only did I receive them, I also reported you. So just go look forward to the cop cars and don't be alarmed by the sirens. Yeah, side-eye that man in chat. Side-eye him right there, the third one to the front. Side-eye him. Report him. But, yeah. Let's get it started. I'm so excited. This is like, I don't know. I like this kind of thing. And I'm happy people were curious about me. Little old me with my dumb little opinions. Sure, yeah, I'll do it. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for asking so many questions. I feel like, let me think. Did I have anything I wanted to talk to you about before the questions? Oh, what did you guys buy for are you guys, this is the sale. Did you buy anything for the Steam Summer Sale? Did you? I bought like, geez, like $10 worth of things, but I may go back. It just so happened that all of the things that I wanted were not on sale, but you know, I can spoil myself a little bit. I got some games at least. I'm pretty sure I got Hammer Watch, but I think I might have gotten that before the sale. It's one of the ones that you told me about. And I got, what do we have here? My wish list is seeing I'm fairly content with my collection. That's fair. Most people have at least 1,000 games they haven't touched anyway. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Deliverance! I knew I was missing something. I have the first one because it was on like crazy sale. Let me see, how much is that? I should totally look into that actually. I mean, I should finish Deliverance 1 first, but I would like that. Oh, should we play it on stream? That's like such a fun game. Deliverance. This is still a pretty penny. It's still expensive, but is it a cut from before? It's $10 less. $47.99. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. So true. I really don't need more games, but I didn't realize the sale was on. It just started. It just started. Listen. You need more games. I'm the devil on your shoulder going, buy things. Money is temporary. Your Steam inventory is forever. Yay, Nev is back. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry, Jin. Hello. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please still like me. I'm gonna work harder not to be late so much, please. Yeah, spend that money. Steam inventory is forever. Well, unless, I don't know, you get reported by Steam or something, but I have no idea what you could have done. I'm gonna go Dokapon. Dokapon, I've never heard of that. Let me search it up. We're just, Jin, welcome. We're just talking about what we got from the Steam Summer Sale. If you didn't know, it is currently on. You have to, of course you knew, but you should get something. Dokapon is so good. Let me see. Oh, there are a lot of Dokapons here. Is it Kingdom Connect? Is it Sword of Fury? Is it Kingdom Connect Neptunia? They got a few ones here. I used to play the PS2 version for hours. Is it that old then? I'm gonna assume it's Dokapon Kingdom. Oh, that's cute! What the heck? I wanna play this. What is this? Is it like, I see, you said Evil Mario Party. Ah, that sounds fun, actually. Okay. It's like 70% off. What the heck? Hell yeah. Add to wish list. Alright. But, yeah, what else did I say? It's anime Monopoly RPG. That's fun. Are you talking about Kingdom Connect or whatever other one I just looked at? Ah, hydrate. Why, thank you, Baron. You're so right. Well, that water's ice cold today. You hear it? You hear? You're so cold. It's so good. Another hydrate. You're not gonna, like, kill me, right? Like, kill me with, like, 50 hydrates. And a stretchy stretch? I do need a stretchy stretch. Okay. But yeah. I think let's start going through the questions. We've lollygagged enough. I'm very, very excited. Let me show you. I grabbed Kingdom Connect. Only one person needs to grab it for their friends to play too. Really? That's interesting. Awesome. Well, let's see. Blop. I wanna. Let's start the question. Wait. I don't think this was the first question, right? Oh, I guess I just grabbed them from, like, whichever one was most recent? Yeah, okay, that would make sense. Stop it, hydrates! I'm only doing, like, 2. I'm only doing 2. You can redeem, you can waste I asked you not to spam the chat too much. You can use how many you want, but I'm gonna ask you to stop. Okay. We need to make up for lost time. Someone's trying to drown you. Somebody thinks I'm a fish VTuber instead of a tanuki. Common misconception. Speaking of fish VTubers, let us go to our first question. Do you have any VTubers or streamers that you look up to? OWO? You're very cute. Who are you? Stand up and chat. You don't have to. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I do. How do I say this? Sorry, I don't get to talk about the VTubers I like very often because, I don't know, there's hardly an organic way of bringing it up, but I'm very selective about the content creators that I like to watch, but I do have my own bunch that I love. The hydrates. I'll do one more just because Meadow just came in and it's not their fault. Hello, Meadow. Hello. I hope you're having a good Friday. Elmore, leave me alone. I'm not doing it. Please don't spam it, please. But, Yeah, I do have several. Well, not several. Again, I'm very selective. I would say my Oshi, my Kami Oshi of all Oshis. I'm going to talk about this at length. So you opened up this Pandora's box. It's not my fault. I love Gargara. I love Gargara so much. I'd say I'm her biggest fan, but you know, there's like so many, like millions of fans. So I really can't really claim that. But I'm definitely up there. I am not a casual fan. My ass is not casual. Absolutely not. And there are a lot that I love. Not as much as her. She's the one who, I don't know, just it kind of inspires me the most and makes me very happy that this space exists. And, I don't know. There are a lot of VTubers. Hello, Meta. There are a lot of VTubers that I like that, how do I say it? They, I guess, and I don't know how to say this, my faction, I do fighter stuff, has all sorts of Gargara posters and art since they're all shark themed. It's a good design, even apart from the person. But but it's okay. Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm like bouncing off the walls about what to talk about here. Things that are great about her. A, the design is amazing. B, the voice is so good. C, the wittiness, the charm is there. D, the singing is incredible. What letter are we on? E? E. It all comes together into like an amazing character, persona that I really enjoy. And you're gonna say, Gargara, rest her heart, R.I.P. 2020 to 2024. I miss her so goddamn bad. Yeah, R.I.P. to her. Anyway, I'll be watching Samiko Saba's debut tomorrow, and I'll be buying all of the merch. R.I.P. to that lady. Anyway, I'm talking about this new lady who I also love. Let's go. Heck yeah, you get it. I'm so excited. The fish girls are so fun. I can't explain to you how excited I am. Dude, it's been such a hard week for me. But then I remember, I close my eyes and I remember she's gonna debut tomorrow and I go, I gotta hold out. It's gonna be so good. There have been so many times, it has to be like over 10 where I've been like, oh my god, it's why isn't it now? Why isn't it happening right now, right here? I wish I could just sleep, just hibernate for an entire week and just wait for it. Just wake up and it would be happening. That's exactly what I've thought like a million times over. Can you believe it? But I love her. I love her so much. Anyway, I do like other VTubers. I do like other VTubers. My rant may have misguided you. Let me start. Most of the other VTubers, that one is from Hololive, but I don't really like, there aren't really any other Hololive English VTubers that I am interested in. She just has a natural charisma. It's easy to enjoy her streams. It is. I think that the amount that I enjoy her both empowers me and also makes me kind of sad. Because I'm like, I want to aspire to be this good, right? And then I'm like, I'm never gonna be this good. She's literally amazing. I'm never gonna be that charming or witty. Why even do this if she exists, you know? But it's not, I don't know. I there's no reason to say that, right? I still really like other VTubers, even when they're not Gargara. So I don't think there's any reason to say that. I don't think you have to be the best in the game about at anything, because there's always gonna be somebody who likes you. That's what I think. Anyway, other VTubers I like. They're mostly indie, if not all indie. There are a few. I love all kinds of VTubers. Yeah, me too. I actually do like some Japanese VTubers. I think Subaru is from Hololive, but she's Japanese, so I'm not counting her in the end, of course. I like her a lot because, I don't know, her sunny attitude is kind of what I part of my own inspiration. And I'm trying to be, I don't know, she inspires me to be bright and motivated and like a good energy, because I'm sure, I mean, I can't read her Japanese chat, right, but I'm sure she's like a very good motivation onto them, because she's always very sunny. And I like Shigeru Ui, and I like Fallen Shadows when I like. Of course, I like Alice Sawyer. I like a lot of VTubers who just like, I know that, and there's no shade to these kinds of VTubers, but there are a lot of VTubers who do see VTubing as simply an alternative to Facecam, and those aren't the kind of VTubers I like. But there's no hate to those people. But I enjoy VTubers who really put a lot of thought into characterization and like their own theming and like storytelling. Those are the ones I find the most pleasure in, just because I think it kind of turns the medium on its like it makes the most of the medium, I will say. That's what I think. So I don't follow ones that kind of just have a model as a to like not have to be on camera. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not why I like VTubing. So I like the ones who really ham up their presentation, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what guides me personally. The ones who are very motivated about how they present their character. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but that's just my preference. There's nothing wrong with those VTubers, of course. But yeah, those are the ones I like. I really do like them. They're very amazing. They inspire me. I talked about Gargara for like 15 minutes, but I usually just watch VTubers so I can go brain off and just chill. That's respectable. I understand that too. I don't know. I think for me, what I mentioned earlier is a big influence. Also, ones that are like yappy. I like yappy ones. I like witty ones. I like ones who are very good at bouncing off of other people. I like cute ones more so than like beautiful ones, I suppose. I don't know. I watch streamers vaguely, I guess. When a facecam streamer gets a VTuber body that looks just like themselves, there's no hate. There's no hate. I guess I don't understand why. There's no hate. I guess it's just a quick means of presenting yourself without actually having to present yourself, and I guess I get that, but it's not what I like about VTubing, so I don't watch those kinds of people. Nemi is a good yapper. I have watched a few of Nemi's streams. She seems very fun. She seems very, like, her energy seems good. And, who else is a good yapper that I wanted to talk about? Mint Phantom is a really good one, too. Yeah. I have a couple in my registry that I have to check out still. Okay, now, we're off to the races. Let's see, what's our next one? Sorry, we went over a very long time on that one, but that's okay. That's good. Let's see. Next one is, if you could have any superpower for a day, what would it be, and what would you do with it? There's a smaller one called Neff that yaps pretty good too. She's alright. I mean, have you heard that voice? Yeesh. What was I gonna say? Superpower, huh? Let me think about it. Let me think on it. Flight is just an easy one, but I know a lot of people who are like, I wanna read minds. I wanna to mind control people. I have no interest in having a power that relates to anybody but myself. I need to rocket myself like 500 yards into the air, vertical leap. Absolutely. I need to I don't know, like hoverboard feet, or maybe like to throw like blasts from my hands. I've heard of her. She's really cute and a lot of fun to watch. Nah. Thank you so much. But jeez, it's a toughie, huh? I think talking to animals would be a pretty neato one. But if I were to say, I mean, I'm kind of a tanuki, so I've already got transformation on my side, right? I can't really think of much else I would do. I'd like to fly just for the heck of it. I think I've gotten, like, viscerally jealous of birds on more than one occasion. Because how dare they? I can't believe that's existing. I can't believe I see them up there on the telephone poles and I go, man, I'm in the wrong business. Oh my God. I don't know. I want to fly. I do. I really do. And I know it's like a basic one. I feel like that's the one like a 5-year-old says. It's like asking a 5-year-old, like, what job do you want? They're like, I want to be a fireman. I feel like that's a very basic one. Although I think most 5-year-olds these days they want to be like YouTubers, which is, God, we need more plumbers. Please reconsider. But I think I really just want to fly. I kind of want to like look at it like a social conversation and see it going downhill and go, I'm done here, and just launch like 50 feet in the air. Can you imagine? Or maybe I just hover. If I were to have like, okay, assume I was in contact with a genie, but a very weak genie. So I was like, can I fly? And he was like, do you have anything smaller? Like, I'm not that good at this. Maybe I'd ask, like, can I hover? Like, I don't know, maybe like 2 feet over the ground? Imagine the aura. Imagine the look of it. I think it would be pretty cool. I don't think man. I wish I could tell you that I'd do something cool about flying, but I think it would just make going to the store way funner. Also, I think I'd just never go home. I think I'd wonder if it would be comfy to sleep while hovering. I can't imagine your back would get much support at all. I think I'd just get like, what's scoliosis too? I think I'd just get advanced because I imagine like having some sort of like support on your back is probably, nah, I can't imagine. I think you're knocking new versions of scoliosis with that. You're gonna turn your spine into a Girl Scout knot. I didn't think it could be good for you. I can't possibly think that would be good for you. But I'd do it. I'd do it because I'd look very cool while I'm doing it. I think I'd do it. At least let me hover. At least let me hover. Just a little hoverboard, please. Put little hoverboards in my feet, please, please, please. Anyway, next question. Sorry, that was at some point incomprehensible. One moment, please. I need to sit. Sonic or Mario? Now, this is contentious. This feels like the closest thing I'm going to get to a political question. And I need you guys to be on my side because it's a hot and contested question in the community. I don't know what community, but communities. It's tough too, right? Because I feel like while I'm not too big, I think Nefa's gonna choose the right answer, right? Hotch! Here's my thing. I like them both a lot, but I don't particularly like heroes who are like just a little cocky. I think it's kind of annoying. We always choose Mario. Sonic is a cursed fandom. I think it's fun to be cringe and free. I like it. I'm sure I had a Sonic OC at 10 years old. God bless that 10-year-old Nephilee. Hope she's well. She wasn't. You can tell she wasn't because she had a Sonic OC. But I just don't like his energy. I respect him, but I don't really like heroes who are like slightly cocky. I love Sonic fandoms. You're hilarious. There are definitely a few ones that I used to be obsessed with, but there are a lot of them that are like, I don't know. A lot of them have become memes that are like played to death because they were very funny, and so I don't know. I don't really watch. I don't watch them anymore. But they're good. They're good. It's just the internet takes a joke and they put it in your face like 50 times, and you're like, all right, give it a break. Jeez, I guess I'm gonna have to pick Mario. You know, it's weird because I have a lot of designs from Sonic that I think are really cool and cute, but I don't really care for Sonic as a character. Like the slightly cocky, self-assured characters, I don't really care about. I don't really care about. Amy's cute though, and Cream is cute, and Tails is cute, and Shadow's cute in a weird way, and what is it? Charmy Bee's pretty cute. You know, there are a lot of them are cute. A lot of them are fun, and I think Sonic, Luigi, Mario, and Sonic, you're onto something. You're definitely onto something. I think Sonic, they released like a little, what's it called? Like a visual, geez, some sort of, I forget what the actual term for it for, but like one of those little stories. Well, you know, your little stories, your little video games. They released one for like, geez, was it April Fools or something? It was like train mystery thing or something. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Can somebody help me out? Can somebody alley-oop this for me? Visual novel, yes. They released like a sort of visual novel sort of thing maybe a few years ago, maybe last year for like April Fools or something, and it was like a murder mystery. The Death of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I watched a friend play it. We all watched as one played, and we thought it was fun. It was very fun. It was very endearing, and I do like the style of Sonic a lot. I just don't really like playing the games. I don't really care for them at all. I like the media, I think, and I like the other characters that aren't Sonic. I don't hate him. I just don't care about him. And to be frank, I don't care about Mario that much either. But I think he's cute in a middle-aged man way. But isn't he like 27? He's not even middle-aged. He's still like fairly young. It was pretty funny. It was very endearing. Yeah, I remember there were a few funny parts. Something chili dogs. Something chili dogs. Yeah. Something have to be fast. Whatever. I don't know. I respect the both of them. Beautiful men. I had their game for DS, Sonic and Mario at the Winter Olympic Games. I played the heck out of it. Great game. I should play it on stream. Great game. Such a great game. What a fun game. But his games are at least more consistently fun, aren't they? You know, I respect him. He's a working class man of, how old is Mario? Because I think he's like 27, which kind of freaks me out. How old is Mario? Not Lopez. Mario. 44. Oh, thank God. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know if this is correct. It's like AI Google. Mario is only 24 years old. I don't think that's wait, okay. The character is 43 years old when measured against the real world, considering he debuted in 1981. Well, that doesn't count. Comic book resources, give me something real. I'm sorry, this is very important to me. There's no clear-cut canonical answer. Whatever, man. I know they said it. I think he's like 25. Oh, Mario is only 24 years old, according to the creator Shigeru Miyamoto. That's crazy. That's actually insane. There's some of you here that are older than Mario. How do you feel about that? Oh my God, he's 24 to 25. That's so weird. It feels like he should be 40, right? I've been watching a lot of old movies, and TBH, he does look like a 25-year-old from 1985. You know, I get it. You're right. 25-year-olds looked different back then. Everybody looked a lot older. That's weird. No, I get it. But also, like, isn't a real figuring yourself out age? That's weird. You just graduated college or something. I mean, I guess he's a plumber. He didn't go to college, right? I think the only person who liked the Mario movie, I think it was the only person to like the Mario movie from 1993. 1993? Let me see. If it's the one I'm thinking about, then I don't. Huh? What's this? I like how old he is. He's so cute. He's like a dad. He's like a real old man. And Luigi's like super young. It's cute. I like that. God, that old Mario movie was so terrible. I loved it. I want to watch this. No, I don't. But I like that it exists. That makes me really happy. This is how old I want him to be. I like that one a lot more than the new one. I won't watch the new one. I know everybody was like angry that Chris Pratt that was voicing Mario because it felt weird. But also I do understand the idea that if Mario spoke the way he did in the high-pitched voice that he does in the video game, like for an entire movie, that would have been a lot to watch for an extended amount of time. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Yeah, I imagine it's a waste of time. I also think, like, I don't know, it's the official canon voice for Mario is a very cute voice in small doses because Mario doesn't have like strong voice acting, like in terms of like long like lines that are like read out by a character for like long amounts of time instead of like Mario has barely said a full sentence in the games. It definitely would have been weird. That's what I'm thinking. I think it would have been kind of weird. And people are like, no, we want the original guy. And I'm like, do you really? Can you like think about like actualizing that into existence? Oh my god. It's just like, it's a very cute voice in very small doses. I don't know if you know what you're asking for right now. And I know a lot of people said that on Twitter and got flamed like, you don't fucking get it, man. Fake Mario head fan. What do you mean Mario Mamma Mia isn't a voice line? You know what I mean. I like the grim Italian voices they did for him. I think that could be cute if they had not characterized him as such a springy, bouncy little boy. Such a springy, bouncy little guy. And then he's like, he drops a line and it's like, hey, Toots. And it's like, oh, God. How repellent. Oh, my goodness. But yeah. I think I'm leaning towards Mario vaguely, but I don't really feel strongly for either of these men. Please bring Daisy to the front of the crowd, please. Please bring Daisy and Amy Rose, please. Then you'll have a real challenge for me. I choose Amy Rose. She's very cute. Anyway, let's see. What do I have? Oh, sorry. Steven told me I had a summer sale suddenly and it scared me. Okay, let me grab the next question. Best pizza topping. Now, boys, once you get too complicated with a good pizza topping, you've already lost it. You don't need to go too crazy with it. Once you start putting like sausage and mushrooms, I'm not gonna speak on pineapple. The boy, you can have what you want. I'm not gonna fight you on it. But once you just start having too complicated things on it, don't give me a meat lover's pizza. That's far too much. There's far too much on that slice, good sir. All I need, extra cheese and pepperoni. Delicious. Sausage and mushroom is like normie core toppings, IMO. Oh, I'm sure it is. People love to put a whole ass salad on top of pizza. I really don't want too much variety. I want the simple stuff. Even like I like bacon, but when people start putting bacon bits on it, it just feels like incredibly. Pizza's already a greasy food. We don't really need to like lean into that, I feel. Yeah, keep it simple. Cheese and pepperoni are great. I know it's boring, but I'm a boring kind of guy. I like a vanilla ice cream. I like a vanilla bean with a little black flecks. I like the simple stuff. It's okay. There's a place nearby that does Nashville hot chicken pizza, elote pizza. Now, elote pizza, let's talk about it. That's something. Now, hold on, because I really like elotes. I'm not saying that right. Somebody can correct me in the crowd. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but geez, that sounds really good, actually. You might have just just switch me up on that one. Shoot. Shoot, my strong convictions, they've been shaken. I enjoy anchovies and onion. Ooh. You know, I'm not one of those people who's ever gonna shame you for what you put on your pizza because who really among us who really cares? But I can understand that. Anchovies, that's like a salty anchovy and onion pizza. This isn't pizza, but I'm sure yours is. A lot of the things I searched, and if you search it up yourself, you won't find pizza. You'll just find flatbread, maybe. But how do you feel about the hot honey and pepper? I don't. I'm not somebody who likes sweet and savory together, really. I'm a child, I think. my taste buds are that of a 4-year-old, maybe, because I don't like the idea. I'm already not like a huge honey person in general, so maybe that's also throwing it off. But I'd rather they use a honey cured meat. Putting liquids on pizza makes it weird. That's also a concern. I imagine, like, is it dripping? Is it what? How is it? Is the honey warm, or do you mean like hot in like temperature? I still don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. If I wanted the pizza spicy, I'd just put some chili oil on it or something. I don't really want the sweetness as well, I think. But I don't know. I can't make a definitive say unless I taste it. The weirdest I want to go is Alfredo sauce instead of marinara. I don't even know if that's pizza anymore, but that's good. It feels like a very elaborate, like, cheese stick that you've just described. Marinara pizza. That's curious. That's curious. You know, I used to go to this place with my parents, like when I was super duper young. I won't name the branch because I don't know if it's like national, so I don't want to like dox my location. I do enjoy a good cheese stick as well. Cheese sticks go crazy. Chili oil on pizza sounds amazing though. Consider it the crunch, man. But there was a chain I went to that kind of prided itself on having like really wacky pizzas. But I was like a very picky child, and I only wanted. I kept like looking around at the pizzas, and I kind of stomped my feet, and I was like, "Mom, they don't have like normal pizza. It's all like macaroni and cheese pizza. It's all like what's it called? They have like fish on the pizza. They have like mustard on the pizza. I just want something normal." And my mom, I was like kind of throwing a tantrum, and my mom was like, "Here, take this pizza. It's over here. Just take a slice of this and go back to the table." And I took it, and it looked like cheese pizza, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, something normal." Mustard? It was a weird branch. It was a weird store. So I took it and I sat down and I ate it ranch. It was ranch pizza. It was ranch. There was no sauce. There was no cheese. It was just ranch. It was just ranch on flatbread, and I started crying. I started crying really badly. I feel like I've been to this place. You might have. I don't know if it's like national or if it's like down to my like area of the US, but I ate it. That shit was ranch. I started crying at the table, and I was like, why is everything so wrong? That's not pizza enough. That's ranch breadsticks. But they have to make it in stick form. It was a big old circle of ranch pizza. It was such a big old ranch pizza pie. It sucked. It sucked really bad. But, yeah. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just a general, normal pepperoni kind of guy. Yeah. It is sad I am able to get pizza with no tomato sauce. It really feels like something is missing. It is very sad, but I am also curious now that you've mentioned like the proportion of tomato sauce. Have you guys had the Chicago deep dish pizzas? How are they? How do you feel? Like, you guys seem like pizza lovers, right? I've only seen it. So it always looks like a lot of, I want to eat one. I kind of want to eat one, but I'm also very scared. First off, it seems like a crazy amount of calories, but also it just seems like a lot of everything. That's also not pizza enough. Those are casseroles. Whoa, let's not argue. I've never had a real one. It looks yummy. It looks compelling. Emotionally, it looks compelling. Let me search it up. Deep dish pizza. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It's definitely compelling. That's what I'll say. I don't think it's disgusting, and I don't think it's like appetizing. I do want to like put my mouth on it, but like from a scientist's perspective of like exploration, I think. To give my taste buds uncharted territory. I feel like I must challenge them and try it. But I don't know I don't know. I'm looking at them. I don't know. Actually, looking at them is kind of scary. I'm gonna go back to the anchovies and onions pizza I was looking at. I'm sorry, I grew up in an Italian neighborhood, and if I had one, my Italian grandmother would be rolling in her grave. I get it. But I don't know. You gotta... I don't know. I also see like the like classic like Neapolitan pizzas with like the dollop of cheese and like a leaf and like a lot of sauce. And I'm also not sure. I feel like I like American pizzas more, and that feels like sacrilegious to say because it's like Italy, but I look at it and I'm like, I don't know if I'd enjoy this. I don't know if I'd fuck with this really. Which is weird. It's sort of like saying the California rolls did it better than Japan. But it's just my take, I suppose. I'll have to try it. I shouldn't say anything without trying it. But the amount of, I feel like those pizzas often have like more sauce than cheese, which I love cheese. That feels like, it don't feel right to me, you know? What do I know? They're the Italians and I'm the little dumb American. Anyway, let's go to our next question. Actually, one moment. I gotta sneeze. Margarita pizzas. That's what they're called. Why did I think they're called Neapolitan pizzas? Is that not what they're called? What's a Neapolitan pizza? Neapolitan pizza. Oh, no. It seems like it's the same thing. From Naples. Margarita pizzas are actually really crazy. They have a special crust that makes it good. It's a margarita pizza. Margarita. Seems almost like the same thing. It's interesting. The crust is definitely like puffier, which does seem compelling. Actually, this is delicious looking. Actually, this looks good. What's the difference between these? It's like rustic style pizza. I enjoy it, but I agree I like American better. Wow, don't you think your grandmother's rolling in her grave right now? But yeah. Let's go on to the next question, shall we? I would destroy a Neapolitan pizza. It looks awesome. I just love pizza. Yeah, I like that you're an appreciator of all fashions of the art. That's very good. Me too. I'll try anything you put in front of me. Let's see. What or who does... We've already kind of been here, but we're gonna go here again, I guess. What or who inspired you to become a VTuber? I love Gargura, our Lord and Savior. We've said this before. I won't go through it again. You guys don't need that. It's best if I don't. You know what's crazy? I actually ranted. I think it was like the day she released her last song. I talked to my friend who doesn't really watch VTubers, and I think I sent her about like 5 paragraphs about like... I sent her because I was like, you need the context. And she was like, what's the context, bud? And I sent her like 5 paragraphs about the journey of Gargura and like where she was and like the public's perception and what she accomplished and what she went through. And I looked back at it when I woke up the next day and I was like, I've got to be kinder to the inboxes of my friends, really. I've got to be kinder. You only have so many minutes on Earth. I've got to stop wasting their time like this. I need more friends who will randomly text me like that. I feel like it's crazy because I will do it on occasion, but I will do it if the person says it's okay. I distinctly do not like it happening to me unless I've known the person for like, geez, 5 years? I'm distinctly somebody who gets kind of nervous if I get like a lot of messages at once. But this was a special occasion and this friend is completely cool with it, so I just did it. But when I get several paragraphs from somebody, I don't like dislike them for it, but I do get a little nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't know what part I'm supposed to respond to and what part I'm not supposed to respond to. This is a lot. Like, I'll read the entire thing, but I won't respond to it. That's bad, I know, but it overwhelms me a bunch to try and hit every point as I'm responding to the person. I'm like, how much of this am I supposed to reciprocate? Should I also do 5 paragraphs? Oh my god, this is a lot to take in. And I'll read it and I'll just not answer, and I feel bad, but it's too much for me. I don't like when people do it. It depends on the friend for me. I definitely think it depends on your closeness. I think if there was somebody I knew for like a month and they started sending me like paragraphs on paragraphs or something, I'm like, whoa, you're speedrunning this friendship a little too much. I'm just sure you half enjoy it and love getting info dumped and then researching if it's interesting enough. I think I like that. It really depends for me, because I think there are a few friends that I've known for several years that I don't feel the panic of, oh, I don't know what part of this to respond to. And I just kind of respond to them like, damn, what the hell? And then I respond to everything that they said, like, and furthermore, blah, 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 blah. But I think with most people, I would prefer them not to. I would prefer them not to, because I get really anxious about it and stuff like that. And I like it in content creators, but I don't, because I don't have to respond and I'm like a lurker in most chats, but I don't like it in conversations. If I haven't known you for 5 to 10 years of my life, please don't overload me with more than 3 messages at a time. What am I gonna do? Cry? Maybe. But it's no disrespect to those people. It's just scary. Small Tanuki brain, very scared about most things. You must understand. But yeah. I told her so much. Nev won't let us info dump her. She doesn't love us. That's not what I said. It's crazy because I've also there have been times where like people send like a big paragraph in chat and I'm like, it's not because I don't want to talk to you guys, because that's literally my favorite part of streaming. It's just like when people do it, it's kind of hard to like have a good flow with my other members of the chat when somebody like sends a big paragraph. So I go, smaller, please make the message smaller, please. It's bad. It's hard for having a good flow of like chat to streamer communication where I'm not just like reading a wiki page of a message, and it's hard for me to like respond like openly, just as openly to other members of the chat. So kind of the same reason I don't like super large venting moments, you know. And that's kind of the thing. That's fair. I promise not to give any info or context for future gaming advice. Just trust me, bro vibes. I don't necessarily... Give me a second. My mouth's getting really dry. I don't necessarily... I like backseating. I just don't like when people are like... I like backseating a lot. The only time where I'll tell somebody to stop backseating is if they like get a little too invested and they start going like, you just fucked it up. Yeah, no, fuck it up. Just fuck it. Pack it up, guys. It's over. She fucked it up. She didn't follow my very minute rules, and when I said X and Y and Z and blah 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 blah. I like it. I like when you backseat me, but and I will say 8 out of 10 times I'll follow what you say to tell me to do, because it's fun learning games with chat. I've said it before. It's sort of like when I would hand my controller to my older brother. That's what it feels like when chat goes, go here. I'm like, okay. I like it. It feels like collaborative. It feels like we're having fun together. Hi, Nephilim. Ray, hello. Isn't it early for you? Good morning. Or maybe good evening? I have no idea where you are. I think you're in Europe, right? Welcome. But, yeah, I don't mind backseating. It's just like if you start going, Nephilim, you fucked it up. I can't watch this gameplay anymore. Oh my god. Why don't the streamers listen to me? Blah, 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 blah. Where I'm like, okay. It's 5:30 a.m. I can't sleep. We're the same. We're the exact same. It's fine. The sleep will strike you eventually. It's good to see you though. LMAO, I made tease by saying it's over, but never from a place of she didn't listen. I don't mind that. I don't mind teasing. Nephilim did mess up those poor commie goals though. I tried to forget. Some people get crazy bossy about it. It's crazy. Cause like we both have Steam passwords. I think it's a little wacky of you to go, I can't believe she wouldn't follow my instructions. I gave her the keys to success. It's like, come on now. We both have Steam accounts, don't we? Don't you feel a bit ashamed of this behavior? You want to open your Steam account? Like, I will always appreciate backseating, but just like don't get too possessive over the gameplay because you are watching another person and not like a vessel for your actions. You know what I mean? I like having fun with you guys. It's fun to play with you guys collaboratively, but I'm playing with you guys, not like you're not playing through me, you know? And enough watching me play games? Yes. If only chat could play the games for once. Maybe one day you'll take over. No more talking from me. I've talked straight for 50 minutes. Go ahead, chat. Take it away. Take it away. Do the stream for me, please. But yeah, I think it's... Anyway, what was I talking about? Collaboration fun. I welcome backseating. I don't welcome bossing me around. There's a difference. There's a difference. Most people I get in my chat who are backseaters are very sweet, so I don't get this problem often. This is how I feel when chat is being funnier than me. I don't really... I don't see myself as a funny streamer. Okay, why don't you just do the stream then? I don't know. I'm kind of here for the ride. I don't see myself as a funny streamer. So if there's like a real jokester in chat, I'm like, hey, look at this guy. I put him up on the pedestal and I go, hey, look at him, everybody. He's funny. He's a funny guy. But I like it because it makes me laugh. That's what I think that's how I feel about it. I think it's like, I don't know. The interaction of chat is always what I like the most, so I don't really mind that much. I grew up with a little brother, so watching streamers and giving advice is always a good time to me. Yeah, see, this is how you should take it. Don't take it as like, I need to win the game. This dumb Tanuki doesn't understand. Take it as me going, please help. And then handing you the controller, and then you helped me when I asked you to, and we're all very happy because that's kind of how I consider it, as like a younger sister. That's kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, what are we talking about? Gargra next. Gargra next. I think I always want to see what actions and choices you make in games like Fallout. It's really entertaining for me. I'm glad it is. I'm really good at making the game unplayable by my actions. So I'm glad you enjoy it and it isn't just something that happens and we all have to watch the trash fire I've created. So I'm glad somebody's clapping along. I don't know. A lot of games like that, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like, how do I say it? Because I feel like I really enjoy those kinds of games and I really enjoy the like choice aspect of it. But when it comes to like the story for those kinds of games, I do feel like a big chimp clapping my hands like you just showed him a magic trick. I don't really think I understand always what's going on. So I just hope that people who are like really invested in like the story of the game or like really taking seriously the lore aren't like, this guy doesn't get shit. Because I don't, but it's fun, right? I just hope everybody's having fun with me. I don't know. I also get nervous when I'm bad at a video game, like really bad, because I'm not a very good video game player. You can be a good yapper and a good video game player, and I chose mine. That's all I'll say. Open world games are great to see turn to a dumpster fire of bad decisions IMO. I hope it is. I hope it is for all of you. Because what am I if not bad decision central, you know? Anyway, Gargra, next. I love you. I love you. I love you, random chatter. You in the crowd. I love all of you. Of course, I tell you every stream. You should know this by now. It wasn't really a question. I just love you very much. Damn, she beat me to it. I love you all. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming to stream. This is very fun. I'm not ending. I don't know. I'm trying to say it more. I try to say it a lot. It's very fun. It's fun that we get to do this, right? We just get to hang out together. on these little nights. It's very cute. This time means a lot to me. So thank you for coming today. Anyway, we're gonna move to the next question. Different vibe. Would you rather have to fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Let me taste the flavors on my tongue about this question a little bit. Would you rather have to fight 100 duck-sized horses? Okay, here's my thing. Don't ducks have like razor sharp lines of teeth like in their little bills? Or am I thinking of geese? Or do they both have that? I think ducks have like crazy amounts of like teeth, right? But also a bite from a horse, that's brutal. They've got a good amount of, they've got quite a, pretty sure it's geese. Do ducks have any teeth? Do ducks have teeth? It's over for him. I'm totally beating that ducks. No, like other species of birds, ducks do not have beaks. Come on. Horses are terrifying. Horses are really scary. They're not like, there are a lot of animals that I consider scary. Of course, number one on those is chimpanzees. Horses are, I don't know. I've talked about it before. I've seen a lot of TikToks of like those videos of people like standing next to like the little British soldiers with the little like big hats, the big tall black hats, who aren't supposed to like acknowledge your existence or like look at you at all, and they like stand next to them and I make a funny face like they're not people doing jobs, and then they also like make a funny face next to their little horses and the horse like actually bites the shit out of them. I think the bite of a horse, oh my god, I think that could easily break diamonds. That's very scary. The Royal Guard, I hate most of the people in those videos. I wouldn't say I hate them, but I think it's a little inconsiderate. They're doing jobs. It's not like, they're not just standing with their little funny hat. They're really just trying not to be bothered and trying to do their job. Protect the peeps. Leave them alone. I think there's a reason that people don't like when you like mess with like your your McDonald's fast food worker, or like when you like try and prank your like Taco Bell worker and you like record it. There's a reason, because these people like, you don't go and you don't like make a fool of somebody who really realistically, due to their job, cannot walk away from you. Just leave them alone. So yeah, I think it's kind of annoying. But the horses, good lord. God, why do I accidentally prank my McDonald's workers? Please, they're not making that much money in these times. Please be nice to them. Do what you can for them. They don't get much. It's McDonald's. They don't get much. You have to be nice. It's the app's fault. So the app's pranking them. That's what you should have said. Neglect and reflect blame. Never take blame. Don't take accountability. It's the app's fault. I'm kidding. I am sure you're not actually doing it on purpose. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Where were we? The horses. The horses are terrifying. The row of teeth. Good lord, a dentist hates to see a horse coming. Those teeth are they're so straight and large. They're such scary animals, and I know they're like gentle beasts most of the time, but most of the time isn't enough. They're too large to not be like gentle giants 100% of the time. So that 1% strikes fear in my heart, I think. I'm gonna go with the duck. I could take out a duck, I feel. Have you seen those videos like of people like going to parks and getting harassed by geese, and they like grab them by the neck and just go, no, go away. Once they like start, like a geese starts running at them and they grab them by the neck and they like herd them away, like, go, please. I don't want to like hurt an animal, but I do feel comfort that if a geese attacked me, as they often try to, that I do have some recourse against them, because they have a big neck that I can just grab them and go, leave me alone, and just push them over, like, go away. I would fight a duck unless Elden Ring boss music started playing. Yeah. Ducks are also delicious, so I think this is a good choice. I don't want to eat him. I gotta give him some dignity. He's my sparring partner. But our battle will be short because it is a duck. I think I could take him. That's all. I will respect him. I will send send him to his demise as honor. I will not eat him, but I could take him. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. What else do we have here? What are your favorite movies? Have I told you guys about my attention span? My attention span kind of goes crazy, but in a bad way. I don't watch movies like very often unless I'm actually going to the movie theater. But jeez, I think the last movie I watched was Sinners, which I really liked. Extremely same. You get it. I really like Sinners. I wouldn't say that's my favorite movie, but I'm just talking about movies that I've seen recently. I remember seeing Sinners. Before that, what was it? It was a Jordan Peele movie for sure. It was the one with it was Nope. Nope was really good too. Brain rot is a very real condition. I'm not claiming that. That's not me. Don't say that. You're making me sound very, 14. I have a condition. It's called ADHD. It's not brain rot. My doctor gave it to me. I think Nope is really good. I think if I'm talking about, of course, there are a lot of animated movies that I enjoy. But I'm trying to be adult right now and not mention all the animated movies I enjoy. I like Whiplash is one that I've often found myself coming back to a lot. I really liked it. I think I liked it for bad reasons. I don't know if you guys have probably watched Whiplash. I feel like everybody has. But I feel like I liked it for bad reasons because I would project myself into the main character and I'd be like, if it was me drumming, I'd simply never mess up. I'd simply never mess up and I'd be his favorite student of all time. I think it's the praise wanter in me going, if it were me, I'd be his favorite student. I'd do everything right and he'd love me. I see a stern character in a film and I go, I'd want his praise. I'd do anything for him. I'd simply be better with a Chad. I simply wouldn't mess up. He'd give me a job and I'd simply do it. I think he was kind of, I struggle to say he was cool. He was a very, near abusive figure. He was a very scary, very terrible person. But I would, Sorry, I'm running out of water, so my voice is getting bleh. But I would do it. I just do it the first time. I wouldn't even need to come back and do a car crash and lose my girlfriend. I just do all this. I just do it. I just do it all, and I just marry the girl, and I just do it. I think it's a good movie because I like psychological stuff sometimes, but I just do it. I just get it done. Hope he feels better though. I'm kidding. Let's see. What's next? What's your favorite movies? This person's in a lot of questions, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate it a bunch. Thank you. So many questions. Such good fodder. We've been at this for an hour. I never thought I could speak this long. I simply thought I don't have that yapping guy in me, but it seems I do have that yapping guy in me. I just needed the topics first. Has this been fun for you guys? Would you want to do this again? This is kind of fun for me. I don't know. I like it. It's nice. We get to talk so much this way. Yes, wonderful. I'm happy. Let me think. What's the best compliment you've received? What's your biggest fear? What is your favorite thing about yourself? Very fun. I'm happy. Thank you. This is good. Very chill stream. Wonderful. Okay. This feels like I was being interviewed for a job position. It feels like you want something. Specifically the where do you want to be in 4 years? It does feel like I'm in a suit and I'm trying to convince somebody to hire me right now. What's the best compliment you've ever received? I feel like I wasn't... Before streaming, I think I didn't realize how much I liked compliments. But people are really nice to you when you're streaming. I don't know. I didn't realize how much I like to be Geez, I don't want to say pampered, but like, I don't know, treated very nicely with words. So I guess I don't know. You guys compliment me a good amount, and I'm very happy. It makes me feel very, very, I don't know. But as for the best compliment, I think it's a very insecure Tanuki. I think the ones that make me the happiest are compliments about my voice, because I don't like him. They make me very happy. They make me very, I don't know. They make me bounce a little, because sometimes I try and edit my VODs and I go, who could watch this? Oh my god, who could watch this? And geez, maybe just when you guys, I look at the feedback form a lot, and a lot of people, there are a lot of ones that I like take to heart that aren't necessarily positive, and I go, okay, understood, and I exit out. But I remember it because I think I like write it down somewhere, like the not so positive ones. I write them down, but then I do go ahead and delete them from the forum because I won't lie to you. My primary use for the forum as like a record keeping thing is just to, like, when I'm sad, I'll look at it and people will be nice to me and go, you're a good streamer. And I'll go, yay. So when people compliment me, my voice, tell me I'm good at streaming, it makes me happy. It makes me really, really happy. Your voice always makes me smile when I hear it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I forgot if I did a feedback form. I should do it again just in case. Mine, or like if you made one? I do have one. You know, I do have one, chat. If you just type exclamation feedback in chat, let me well, listen, we're talking about. I'm so sorry, I'm being so obnoxious right now. But yeah, I don't know. Compliments about my voice make me feel pretty good. But what's your biggest fear? Jeez. Heavy. Heavy one, huh? You mean like in a life sense, like a long-term sense, or like, I don't like chimps. They make me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna talk about my biggest like fears long-term for my life. My biggest fear is drowning. That's understandable. Huh, wait, drowning or being on fire? What do you think, Chad? What's the worst one? What's the scariest one? I'm gonna pose this question to you, and then I'm gonna mute because I have to sneeze. 1 moment, please. Ladders? Ladders is interesting. You're not a heights guy then. I get it. I'd rather be on fire, but wouldn't that be longer? I feel like at some point with the drowning, jeez, I can only imagine how long. I don't know. Drowning is terrifying. It's too easy to imagine. More than being on fire? Does it scare you more than being on fire, really? I don't know. I think I'd rather drown, honestly. I mean, like, it's like, I know like the suffocating feeling of water being trapped in your throat is overwhelming and terrifying, but flesh? Burning? Scary! I'm like cringing thinking about it. I think burning is a little scarier for me. Heights. I haven't experienced heights enough for me to know if I'd be... As someone who has dodged fire several times, I'd rather drown. But dodging fire and being on fire is two different things, I feel. Eventually the nerves die and you don't feel it anymore. But don't, like, the fire would spread into, like, places of your body that the nerves aren't dead, wouldn't it? The nature of fire, it spreads. Drowning is such a scary feeling. -100 out of 10 would not recommend. I get it. Yeah, I've never been on fire, so it doesn't feel so real. I get it. No, that makes sense. It's more of a tactile, like, real, I don't know, reality for you. It's something you can actualize better if you've, like, never actually been on fire for, like, an extended amount of time. We've all, like, touched a stove or something, and it's hot or something, but, like, being on fire is a completely different thing. Man. You know what? Both are bad. That's what we've decided today. All right, cool. What's your favorite thing about yourself? I'm gonna level with you. I read this question. I was like, easily the hardest question in the roster. I'm gonna level. Where do you want to be in 4 years? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I think I could be doing this forever, full time. I don't know. I think that's all I ask for, really. It's like, I don't know, I have other goals and I have other fail-safes because streaming is a hard thing to make a job, but I'd be so happy if I could do this for a very, very long time. Like, full-time and not just as a hobby, because then I'd get to stream more than just 3 times a week. Longer, harder, fuller, more. That's what I think. If you had a chance to change your past, would you? Sorry, it reminded me of the Brave quote. If you could change your fate. It's time to be self-indulgent. You're great, Dav. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm bad at answering those questions. I got a lot of brainworms, unfortunately, but I appreciate that you like me. Thank you. Can you hear my voice getting kind of bleh? I can't. I may need to BRB for a second. Just like grab some water, recollect. My throat's getting, because we still have a few more questions, so I don't wanna go on without drinking. So I'm gonna BRB, hydrate. There's no water. There's no water. I will be right back. I'm gonna get some more water, okay? think we should be good. My throat's still not feeling 100%, so obviously we'll end after we're done with questions. But yeah, that's my bad. I didn't drink any water today, so that's fine. We'll be fine. Where were we? The Drake music gives me very Dollhouse waltz vibes. I get that. I liked it just because it felt like you're exploring a forest or something. Very cute. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? If you had a chance to change your past, would you? I feel like I'm very strong advocate for absolutely not changing anything about my past. There are maybe a few mistakes that I've made that I would change that would probably lead to me not being in such dicey situations in my current life, but I don't know. There are a lot of things I like about my life right now, even if it's not perfect. I don't know. I wouldn't want to change anything because I'd be scared of where I'd end up otherwise. Because I like a lot of things that are here in my present right now. So I kind of wouldn't want to shift too much around, but something butterfly effect, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm a moron. Imagine if you changed the wrong thing, got hit by lightning. You changed the wrong thing and suddenly your grandpa doesn't exist. It's hard, it's scary. But what's the biggest sign of a weakness? What's the biggest sign of a weakness? I guess I'm not sure what you're asking me. What's the biggest sign of a weakness? Chat, do you know what this guy is? Chat, what do you think this question is asking? Do any of you have like an inkling? I'm not quite sure I'm understanding. Like, in other people? I'm sorry, we'll get back to that one, but I don't really think I understand. You don't hate enough your weak ass question. Be nice. Maybe they meant something different and I'm misunderstanding. But what keeps you going on hard days? This is a good one. IMO, it's putting others down or being aggressive. It covers up their own and like a turn off to somebody. Something that I can tell they have like a bad soul. That's interesting. People who, and I wouldn't even say this is like necessarily a product of a bad person. I just think it's a habit that's very indicative of the kinds of people that I don't really surround myself with. People who get onto frequent arguments on the internet are kind of a turn off for me. I just think it's a waste of your time. I just think it's a waste of your precious minutes on Earth to hate. I don't know. The loses internet arguments are the worst. I just think it's such a useless thing. There's something different about having discussions and having arguments. I never understood why people waste their time with online arguments. It's tempting, man. It's tempting. I don't know. I definitely see a lot of like really mean takes that I really want to respond to, but you have to have some sort of restraint, yeah? Even when I agree with somebody in an argument, if they bring it onto my like Twitter timeline, I'm suddenly kind of annoyed at both of the people in the argument. Like, it's like when a cat brings you like a dead rat to your door, I'm like, why did you bring me this? I don't want to experience this. I'm kind of chilling in my own lane. Why did you bring me this? I think it's just like, don't read it if you're mad. It's okay to put the phone down, little bro. I think sort of, yeah, I think how do I say it? There are a lot of people who are like, I won't say anybody like deserves harassment because I don't really know if I can like make that sort of judgment on anybody. But even if somebody was horrible, I really don't think it's worth spending your life minutes to go and tell them how horrible they are. I feel like there are a lot of better productive ways you can put your time into other than like spiteful or like inherently hateful actions. I think it's a waste of time. I know a lot of people will be like, well, this person is actually awful because of these reasons. And I'm like, okay, they might be awful, but like, why are we doing this? Like, don't you understand our limited time spans? Why are we doing this? There's so many other people, like good people in your life and like outside of your life that are still in your scope that you could help at this time, but you're arguing? You're arguing in a Reddit thread? Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired? you need to go like spend time with the people you love. Or like find things you love. You need to go find things to be passionate about. This hate, holding on to it's unhealthy, I think. Time is much better spent listening to enough yap with us. I'm happy. I don't know. I take this time that I have with people very seriously, I think. I think it's a waste of time to engage in arguments on the internet or engage with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. I think it's silly, really. People who are like overly spiteful also kind of turn me off for similar reasons. And that's it, really. It's a lot of negative energy. It is. I really don't care for it. There's just a lot of kinder places you can put your time. Like, there are a lot of people who deserve your time and your efforts and a lot of other people you could help. And oftentimes, internet arguments, 9 times out of 10, don't really change anybody's mind. And I don't think you want them to. I don't think you're aiming to change anybody's mind. I think you just wanted to yell. Which, like, understandable. But, like, I don't know. Look to your therapist. I feel like it's a huge product of the social climate with everything so easily accessible and connected online, but it's a yap for another time. I get it. What I'll say, because I also don't think I want to open that can of worms, is that nah, I'll just say I get it. What keeps you going on hard days? Now this is really worth talking about, not like an internet argument or whatever. What I will say, on a selfish note, there's still a lot of things that I want to do on this earth. So on that note, that's kind of what keeps me going, right? But I found a lot of self-worth there was definitely a time where I felt maybe purposeless, but I have transitioned to thinking what I want to present in other people's lives and where I need to get to be able to present to those things to other people and be something that they can rely on. So yeah, I decided if I want people to be able to rely on me, I need to be here and here and here. There are a lot of things that I want to get through, sort of like my anxiety, like just in general, I want to work through it so I can be better for other people. I think anxiety is something that like clogs a lot of your mind, don't you think? And it's like, it's a lot of wasted real estate, I think, when I could be using it towards other people that I love. And maybe other people who I don't even know yet, but I want to make sure they have a good day. I said it before on Twitter. I think genuinely it is an underrated superpower how much your words or what you do can affect somebody's day or life, which is why I'm always telling people, like, how is your day? How is your weekend? Good work on making it through Friday, etc., etc. Because I think we underestimate how much power our words have, you know? So I know there are a lot of people when I stream who have not had anybody who asked them how their day was going or if they had a good day or had anybody who tell them that they loved them. And I said it before on Twitter, but I don't want those people to exist around me. And I will not let them, because I will tell them, how is your day? And I love you. That's all. That's what keeps me going. It's my motivation. Oh, I have to sip water. My throat is... The idea of death keeps me going on a much less dark note. I want to learn things and teach those things. Can't do that if I'm not around. That's also it. I don't want to get too dark. I'm very aware of my limited time on Earth, which is why I want to spend it consciously, despite what my fatigue says. Yeah, Neff doesn't want us to exist around her. She's basically Thanos. Maybe I worded it wrong. I don't want people to exist around me in the state of nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, nobody asks how I'm doing. So I make it a point to make sure they will not exist in that state around me. Maybe I misworded it, but I know it was a joke anyway. But I just want to make sure that was clear in case anybody else actually saw it that way. But yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next question, shall we? I don't like being in the kitchen. I'll tell you that right now. I hate being in the kitchen. I'll tell you. I hate it so badly. Oh, hold on, there's a message. I can't wait for the Snap to happen. All of us to watch as the RNG misses us and we got lucky hanging out with Neff. You're cursed. You're cursed for good. Because you have to hang out with me forever. I hate cooking so bad. I hate it. I don't care for him. I don't respect him. I don't like being in the kitchen. It makes me very nervous. I've talked about this before because I don't like spending a lot on I don't like spending a lot on ingredients and like burning them or like making them too salty or anything like that. I don't like wasting ingredients. It's such an anxiety point for me when I'm in the kitchen. I also don't like the popping of like oils on the stove, and I don't like the big hot block in my kitchen that could burn and kill me. I don't like the oven. I don't like a lot of things about cooking, and I don't like all the standing I gotta do. I don't like all the chopping. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look at any recipe and it says like this will only take you 30 minutes. It will take me at least double of that. I hate it. I hate it so bad. But that being said, there are certain dishes that I think I'm very good at. 2. I said certain, like there's a bunch. There are 2. I'm good at making like a good, and this is like baby stuff, so it's not particularly remarkable. I'm good at making a good fried rice, and I'm good at making a good Alfredo. The recipe time never considers pre-prep. I know. They never consider it. They always say 10 minutes, but I have to like cut like 5 different vegetables and like sauteing onions. Oh my God. When a recipe says, oh, it'll take 10 minutes, but they also say, yeah, saute your onions as well. The most laborious process ever to be involved in the history of like culinary practice. Are you kidding? I've never had homemade fried rice. Here's what you gotta do. Here's what you gotta do, right? You gotta, first, what I'd recommend, cut up some shallots. And then I know a lot of people use beef tallow or like beef fat as like they fry like their like vegetables and eggs and stuff. I want to live a long time on this earth. So I just use like, I don't know, olive oil, whatever oil I have on hand. It doesn't really matter. But I put the onions on there. I put the chopped up garlic on there and let that saute, simmer, get the flavors in. You get the eggs in there. Once they're nearly cooked, but still like a little bit runny, then you throw in some rice. You can throw in vegetables, but if I'm cooking, I'm not throwing in any vegetables because it's supposed to be good. And then I throw in my protein. I like salmon recently. I like a salmon fried rice. It's very delicious. You can throw in, my sauce combo is, let's see. Of course, you have to do soy sauce, but also oyster sauce. And also, what is it? Soy sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, maybe some sesame seed oil. And then you're gonna do some white pepper. And then you're gonna do hoisin sauce as well. And then you're gonna do cheese. Is that all? Am I thinking of something else? There's definitely something else. The fish sauce is huge though. The fish sauce and the sesame seed oil are huge, but don't put too much because they're very strong flavors. You don't want to overwhelm it, so don't go crazy. Of course, you put like salt and pepper, chili oil is good, but I don't put too much because I like it to be mild. I like it as a side dish. I don't put too much of the chili oil, but yeah, that's how I make it. I like it a lot. Very good. But that's how I do it. For Alfredo is pretty easy. Cream cheese, of course. You got the butter. Heavy cream. Bunch of mozzarella. And then sometimes I just put another jar of pre-made Alfredo. And then I just mix it up and bada bing, bada boom. Pasta. Delicious. I'm very good at it. I like to think. My sister said so. So she's an actual cook. So I feel like that's gotta be true. Sounds super good, don't you think? I wish I could make some for all of you. Especially my fried rice. That one I'm feeling pretty proud about. Because I put like a lot of salmon. So it's a lot of protein. It's very good for you. Well, if you ignore all the other stuff, right? But yeah. Shallots over onions for sure. Because I just think they're better. They're just the grown-ups onion, you know? But yeah, that's my recommendation. Okay. I think we're getting closer to the end of the stream, and I know it's like a little early for that, but when you talk kind of nonstop like this, or at least when I do, I think my voice gets a little worn out. So this is going to be the last question for today. I love cooking and trying new things. I've messed up so many dishes, but I always learn a new method. Yeah, I like making cookies. Sorry, it came on all at once because you talked about like learning new methods. The secret to a good cookie, like, you can probably find this online. If you've ever baked cookies, you probably know this, right? But of course, like, you can do like, I saw like a really good like Heath like toffee like cookie, which I need to make, but I made these cookies for Christmas last year, and I think they were really good. The first batch, not so much because I messed up the temperature. They were rock hard. But the second batch, very good, I feel. And everybody really liked them. So what I do, two things. There we go. Two things. You gotta put a spoon of espresso powder in there. Good stuff. Great stuff. Gonna make a very strong flavor. Strong caramelly flavor. Very delicious. And well, don't quote me for the measurement. I don't know if it's an actual spoon. I just put some in there though. But also, you want to melt half of your butter on the stove. Brown your butter on the stove. Half of it only, because your cookie does need some of that moisture to be like for the texture. It does need some of that moisture. And when you add back like the half what's it called? The half, when you add back the half portion of melted butter, you're also going to add an ice cube to add that flavor and mix it back up. Don't worry, it'll melt, it's fine. But yeah, you're gonna need, the brown butter has a nice caramelly flavor, but you're also gonna need the moisture to keep the texture of the cookies. Espresso powders, I can't have these cookies, I'll vibrate into the next dimension. It's not a crazy amount. You're not like dumping it into like every single cookie, right? You're just like have a small spoon of it and put it into the mixture. It's good. I need to try these. I have a really good, I think it was caramel, because I messed up the caramel on the stove, right? It was caramel, but it wasn't like, I don't think I cooked it to the hard crack candy stage. So it was like more melty caramel, like butterscotch. It was butterscotch, not caramel. So I just kind of put it and swirled it into the batter. And I think it added the taste, like the depth of flavor. It was really good. You've got to try it. I have a lot of, I didn't make the recipes, but I have some recipes. I wonder if I can find them. Hold on. Because I'm sure I sent them to other people, right? Whoa, isn't it kind of good? You were definitely not supposed to do that. But I messed up the caramel, so it didn't like harden and crack the way I needed it to. So I just scooped it and I swirled it into the actual cookie, and it was good. Butterscotch. Yeah. See, I'll link it. Try it out. Consider it. I'm gonna link it here. Go crazy with that. It's really delicious. Sorry, I'm like disobeying my no links rule for me only, but you know, just try it out if you want to. This is the recipe that I followed, although I made some edits, I'm sure. This guy's really good. I watch him a lot because I want to get into making really good cookies. And I always make a pudding cake for school events. I never made it how I envisioned it, but everybody kept requesting it. Isn't that the best thing for people who like really love a dish you make? It's so good. But let's go to the next question because my throat is giving out like crazy. Let's see. Favorite scents. I'm somebody, I've talked about it earlier that I'm somebody who likes a simple scent. I don't like super fruity or super sweet scents. Like I don't like I don't know. I just don't like super intense scents, right? Something more natural, like a coconut, a vanilla, like a honey scent. Those kinds of scents really appeal to me. I don't like something like a fruity raspberry blast, or like this candle just smells like Fruit Loops. That's like repugnant to me. Yes, I love coconut so much. It's so nice. I like coconut scents, or like a cocoa butter scent, or like an aloe scent. I like the simple scents like that. They're really nice to me. But yeah, I like a simple scent, or even like like a fresh linen or something real nice and simple. I enjoy it. Vanilla goes hard as well. I don't know if I said that before, but yeah, my throat's going crazy, chat. This is the last question, and I think I need to go. I really like lavender. It's such a faint scent that I can't really recall what lavender smells like. I don't like a lot of scents. I grew up going outside quite often, so I definitely prefer more natural scents. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of unnatural scents can be a little overpowering, which is not what I like in a scent. Hold on. But yeah, I'm sorry. This was very fun. I definitely think we should do this again, but I don't know that I can do it any longer right now because my throat, my good chat, I'm dying over here. I think we will simply have to end it here, don't you think? This is a wonderful stream. I'm so glad. I hope you all really liked it. I definitely did. So that's I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for coming. I have to go lay down. My throat doesn't sound so good. So I am going to put you somewhere. I'm going to put you with somebody new, somebody I haven't. Just another VTuber. I'll never rate you into a real person. You have to see more VTubers. I love them. Thank you for the yachts. Think you drink some tea? Okay, well, that sounds like a good idea, actually. I will consider. I've also been nursing a head cold. Take it easy, okay? I'll see you later, chat, okay? Thank you so much for entertaining me thank you for the stream. Thank you, Evil. Welcome. But yeah, thank you for entertaining my yaps today. We'll have to do this again sometime. Yapping streams are the best streams. Have a great evening. You guys too. I love you very much. See you later, okay? Let's see. Where do I put you? Yeah, sure, let's rate this person. See you later, okay? Love you. Bye.